COVID-19 pushed back the opening of a restaurant on Granville Street. The Cold Tea restaurant was supposed to open in March. Well, it finally did open last week with very different conditions in place. Cheng and Paul Rivas are the owners. Ron, Paul, hello there.
Hi, how are you?
I am doing very well. So Cold Tea, let's start. Where did that name come from, Ron?
Well, the name Cold Tea comes as an homage to our predecessors, Suhang Village, who occupied this building before us. They were known notoriously for serving cold tea, which is code word for beer inside of a teapot. Obviously, we're not going to be doing that, but if guests do come in and ask if we serve cold tea, we actually have a secret cold tea cocktail that we put inside of a teapot.
Oh, the secret. Okay, so if it's not just cold tea, then what will you be serving?
Well, we're a modern Chinese Vietnamese restaurant that serves family-style share plates, all-day dim sum, Chinese barbecue, and it's kind of our, our blend of all our cultures together. So myself and my brother, who's also a co-owner, we're both Chinese. Tien, who's our head chef. Also one of the partners, he's Vietnamese, and then we got Paul here, who's Spanish. So pretty much we've blended everything together to create a family-style share plate meal.
Fantastic. Well, I know you've sent in some dishes here as well, but just before we get to the actual food, and I can do a little bit of a tasting here in studio from afar. Paul, how would you describe, like for someone just coming in for the first time, what were you hoping to sort of achieve with the design and the atmosphere?
Well, the design, we wanted to make it warm and inviting. It was a huge space with really high ceilings. It has the original chandelier from Suhang's, which is amazing. The colors, we try to make it really warm. And we have a giant mural done on the back wall from, you can see behind us, from Stace Ferran, which is a tribute to sort of the Asian tattoos. He's a famous tattoo artist in Vancouver. And we just wanted to make the space really pop.
It really pop. Okay, but how did you have to adapt that space, in terms of the safety requirements for COVID-19? Yeah.
We're fortunate the space is so large and open that we're able to get a perfect distancing for the tables to be 6 feet apart for our guests. So in that way, we're quite fortunate.
Ideal. Okay, well, tell me what you've sent down here, and we can do a little tasting from afar.
Okay, we've sent over the spliff over to you. It's our vegetarian vegan wrap. It's got a side of.
There we go. I was going to hold it up, and we're going to do it. We're cutting over to it. There you go. This is the spliff. Beautiful.
This is the spliff. Yeah, it's really well presented. Very light, refreshing, especially for summer days and spring days.
Salad roll style, kind of, right?
That's the salad roll style.
The rice
100%.
paper around the outside.
Yes.
Gorgeous. You know what? I'm not going to take a bite of that because I think that's fraught with danger in trying to do it and continuing on an interview. So keep going.
Yeah. And then we also have our fried rice. We added a little bit of char siu in there as well. So most of our dishes are vegetarian based, and we've designed the menu where it's easier to just add the protein that you want as opposed to remove and substitute.
That is
and
gorgeous.
The fried rice being one of them.
That is delicious. And it's not as messy. There's not as much potential for mess with this one either. Fantastic. Okay, keep going.
And then we got our vegan pot stickers. So inside of that, we have a nice puree of squash. Most vegetarian pot stickers are filled with just an assortment of different veggies and mushrooms. We decided to make it a little bit different, make it a little bit more filling, sort of like more of like a pierogi style.
Beautiful. I'm just looking. Look at the color there. There we go. Look at the color in that squash. That is absolutely fantastic. Okay, and moving on. Here's something that looks fresh and lovely. What about this salad?
So this is our green papaya salad with tofu, and it's got our house-made soy vinaigrette.
Fantastic. I mean, it's beautiful. I can just get all of these fresh flavors and all this kind of thing as well, or just smelling it here in studio. But I've understand that you've also decided to donate some of your sales to a cause. So tell me about that.
Yeah. So for us, we are opening up this restaurant under some peculiar circumstances, especially during COVID and what's going on with the world today. So we want to do our parts. For us, the majority of us are a minority group. So we wanted to show our support to Black Lives Matter, and we're donating 10% of our sales for the first 2 weeks of our opening to Black Lives Matter Vancouver.
Okay, are you guys feeling confident in this I don't want to say post-COVID, in this COVID era?
Yeah, I think so. I think with our combined knowledge and our experience working in the industry and just the support that we've had so far from family and friends, I feel like, yeah, I think we are on the right track. And with your support as well, the media kind of coming on board and interviewing us at this crazy time, we feel the love from everybody.
Well, here's to cold tea. Ron, Paul, thank you very, very much, and all the best to you.
Thank you,
Gloria.